welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast show on this Mandela Day. Now listen, we're turning 67 minutes into something far bigger. It is about dignity, hope, and of course, lasting change beyond just today. And Ikamva Labantu's 67 Gogos initiative is inviting South Africans to bead bracelets with township grandmothers, or Gogos as we know them, while sharing stories of resilience and raising crucial funds for elders who hold families together against all odds. From supporting senior clubs to providing home care for bedridden elders, every single bracelet beaded today is helping restore dignity to those who've really just cared for generations with their literal hands. And joining us this morning, we've got Barbara Stemmet on the couch, head of programs at Ikamva Labantu, to share more about how you can help change a Gogo's life in just 67 minutes. Good morning, Barbara.
Good morning.
Are we doing good today?
Yes, I am.
I like that you got the memo of the black and white, you know?
Oh.
We're looking good on this Mandela Day. But let's get into talking about exactly what you're doing. I mentioned 67 Gogos.
Correct.
What exactly is this and what was the inspiration behind it?
So Ikamva Labantu has been working in the townships within Cape Town for over 60 years.
Sure.
And we have a long-standing partnership with Relate Beading. And we decided to partner with them this year on Mandela Day to celebrate and to create awareness about older people. It's a generation that's usually forgotten. It's once people grow older, people tend to think they lose value. And we actually want to show South Africa, show the world that it doesn't matter, age is but a number. Yeah. So it's to create awareness about the struggles older people experience and also an opportunity to raise funds to support the services that Ikamva Labantu offers.
That's so stunning. And I love what you're saying, especially when it comes to our matriarchs, you know.
Yes.
They really are the backbone of our society.
100%.
But then when you look at South Africa and you realize that these mothers, these grandmothers, these Gogos are raising children on a pensioner's salary, like 2,300 Rand in South Africa. I mean, what does their daily reality actually look like? How far can that go?
It doesn't go very far. If you look at the high unemployment rate in our country, it then results in older people living in multi-generational homes. So they've got their children and their grandchildren residing with them, everybody looking at the Gogo for her pension money just to survive. And at the end of the day, the Gogo then actually, they can't meet their own needs because they have to feed their grandchildren and their children.
And sacrifice comes at play there.
100%.
And the older you get, I mean, we know this. You need medication, you need different assistance and help.
Correct.
But then you've got the grandchildren to take care of.
Yes.
So I just want to say thank you to all of our Gogos for prioritizing those around you, especially considering that, Barbara, I saw a recent study revealed shocking levels of abuse when it comes to elders. So we have to talk about this. What are some of those big challenges that our Gogos do face?
So there's a range of abuse that they experience: physical, emotional, sexual, and economic abuse. And what the research actually highlighted is that economic abuse was #1. Again, going back to the high unemployment rates. And in addition to that, once the family members abuse substances, it actually elevates the physical abuse that the Gogo endures. And this is where Ikamva Labantu steps in with the programs that we offer older people. We've got a club-based model and we've got a frail home-based care model. We've got 17 clubs, which is across the Cape Metro. We offer a range of services to the older people. They are transported in Monday through Friday. We provide breakfast and lunch. We provide access to professional services. We've got a health team, we've got a rehabilitation team, we've got a social worker team that engages with them in club level, and that very team also reaches out to the frail older people within their homes.
Wow, that is incredible work that you guys are doing. Thank you for being here to share that with us. And I hope, you're saying the Cape Metro, is there room for it to expand into other provinces and cities?
Well, it depends on funding.
Right.
So at the moment, we need a substantial amount of funding to actually keep our older persons department functioning so that we can reach the older people within their homes and within the communities.
Well, let's talk about how people can contribute. I mean, it is Nelson Mandela Day, and the Relate bracelets, right, have already raised over 100,000 this year. So how can we get involved today and going forward?
So please go to our website. If you have not thought about how you're going to use your 67 minutes today, and consider giving us a monetary donation. Also for today, we're asking people to drop off non-perishable items at our office in Woodstock. So if you're in Cape Town, please drop off some items. We want to take those food parcels to the frail older persons within their homes. And then also this beading initiative that we started this year, we've had many corporates that were interested, and unfortunately we couldn't accommodate everybody.
Right.
So we're hoping to make this an annual event. So if you're interested to join us next year, please give us a call. And also, as you're looking through and reading through our website, if you're interested to find out more about what Ikamva Labantu does, give us a call. We can arrange a meeting. We can take you out on a township tour.
Oh, I love that. And when it comes to the food parcels that you're wanting to provide, what sort of things are you looking for there?
We're looking at rice, maize meal, tinned fish, cooking oil, flour, just the basics to put into someone's cupboard. Because especially the frail older seniors, many of them cannot take the medication because they don't have sufficient food. Again, because the family's living off of their pension.
Oh my goodness. So we also have some quotes from the Gogos that we'd love to go through right now. If we can just take a moment to go do that right now. This one says, I do beadwork and the small income I make helps me at home to buy bread and also to buy electricity. That is beautiful. Another one saying, for us as people with no income, this is a blessing. We know we won't go hungry. We are so grateful to Ikamva Labantu for all the help and also to all of this support. Shout out to my pinky. And then another one saying, before the surgery, everything was so blurry. I couldn't read or even recognize people, but now I can clearly see again. Barbara, thank you for the work that you guys are doing. It's so wonderful. I think often when it comes to the vulnerable folks in our society, left on the periphery, it is always the older folks. So 100%. To take care of our elders that raised us is the most important. So one lasting word on how people can get involved today, what would you say to encourage them?
Please go and have a look at our website. Go and see the work that we do. We cannot do the work without financial support. We are a staff of 122 people that passionately do our work.
Wow.
But again, we need funding to keep our programs operational.
Absolutely. Barbara, thank you. That website again, Expresso Fam, it will come out on your screen, but it is ikamva.org.za/Mandela-Day. Please make sure that you get involved in any way that you possibly can. 67 minutes is all we're asking for, but let's make this part of our lifestyle.